Well, it's Monday. You know what that means. Welcome in, everybody. Kevin Meister, Ansel, the wonderful Amanda, Joe, AO, DJ, and everybody else in the chat or filtering in. We've got another jam-packed LBN Monday on this road to legendary. Justin Rezad, welcome in as well. So let's waste little time and get right into it, shall we? As usual, here comes the general manager to get us underway. Maximilian Pegasus, very full of himself.
Well. My precious little darlings of LBN. How simply delightful to see you all again so soon. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Why, Maximilian, didn't we just see you last Wednesday? And you'd be correct. The shows, they're coming thick and fast, like a deck stacked with endless delights. And don't you fret, every card you're dealt comes courtesy of me. Now, on the subject of thievery, I've dispatched our very own Big Pete, bless his enormous boots, to keep a very close eye on Nick Aldis and his little troop of tricksters. Because after that ghastly barroom brawl match in Paris this weekend... doesn't that sound awfully familiar, darlings? We simply cannot allow them to pilfer another of our legendary creations. Oh, no. But alas, let us shuffle to more pressing matters, shall we? Last week, we bore witness to the magnificent men of virtue, our divine shining lights, subjected to a heinous and blasphemous assault at the hands of that insufferable Twitch champion DJ and his new little playmates, the ever-smarmy Chris Shameless and that scallywag CJ Murrin. Utterly unacceptable. There must be consequences for such insolence against divinity. So tonight, punishment shall be administered. DJ will be forced to face the Supreme Pontiff himself, Deacon Macaulay, one-on-one. And as for that so-called Casanova Scotian, Chris Shameless, you will renew hostilities with our moral compass, our North Star of purity, the one and only, Wee Mark. Perhaps that will teach you naughty boys a lesson about lashing out at the heavens above. And finally, for dessert, delicious. We have a main event that will titillate even the most jaded of palates. The hottest new signing in all of LBN, the radiant Manda Joe, will go one-on-one with the luscious Last Call Louise. Oh, I can hardly contain myself. So, pour yourself a generous glass of wine, dab a little Vaseline on those lips, and enjoy the spectacle, my darlings. Because as always, the pleasure is all mine. Ta!
Well, ambiguous as always, Maximilian Pegasus. Well, let's get right into the action, shall we? Happy Monday, Snowblade. And what a way to kick it off. The big man, the Abominator.
Making his way to the ring, representing Cat Empire. From Manchester, England, weighing in at 470 pounds, Abominator.
Oh, we saw this man have a great match last week. Against the dwarf man, he's going to have a chance to build on that, I've heard. Cook the man so eggs, yes indeed, I've heard that our good friend Manchester, close associate of the Abominator, is actually on a hot dip tonight. We wish him luck with that. Well, you heard it from Pegasus coming up tonight. We Mark one-on-one with Chris Shimlitz. DJ one-on-one with the Deacon. And that huge main event, the in-ring debut of Manda Joe.
Where's that referee?
Kick off your week.
He was trying to fuck on me.
Well, I was feeling excited until this happened.
And his opponent, accompanied by a gladiator, representing the English Defense League. From England, weighing in at 251 pounds, the Punisher, Tommy Robinson.
Welcome in, Knight. Tough challenge here for the Abominator. One half of the Dubai Desert Classic winners. Tommy Robinson from the English Defense League. Wildcat Empire is made up of 2 people from the UK and Casey. Well, I hate to correct you, Justin. I hate to correct you, but I'm going to have to. 1 person from the UK. Ireland, of course, not part of the UK. But the Manchester boy, Abominator, certainly is. Very well read, the Abominator, as we saw before. Welcome in, Ahmed, the Egyptian dude. Well, Ahmed's dream of getting GSP to have a match in Cuba for that heritage title didn't come to fruition as of yet. It may come to fruition tomorrow. The Grand Torneo Finals, I believe, will take place now tomorrow exclusively on Handsome B. No, that's the wrong button. Exclusively on Handsome B. Wonderful's stream. That's the one I meant to push. Can confirm. So you may still get your GSP fix twice this week. I'm sure he'll be talking to Clint Bobsky in the meantime. Well, look at that, up to Brett's rope. Oh, diving elbow denied. And is this the opening now for the big man Abominator? Oh, it might just be. The referee guy! Wolf! Referee, get this man out of here! Can't be doing that! Abominator possibly had this match won. He wasn't enough of a draw to go head to head with Prime Man. Maybe he'll draw better on Tuesdays. Oh, look out! What's the Abominator thinking here? Oh! Big diving headbutt from the second rope. It was a very good week for the Wildcat Empire last week. Abominator put in one hell of a performance against the Dwarf Man. And then big wins from Casey J and Lachlan. Casey J, rung by rung, climbing up that ladder once again, heading towards a future possible chance at that women's title. And you gotta say, with Amanda Joe making her debut, the women's division on Monday nights is looking super strong. Although I hear that this Wednesday there may be a new addition to the women's roster on the Warzone. But look at this, multiple powerbombs, the strength of Tommy Robinson. Some people were telling me they think Tommy Robinson might be on the D-ball, he might be on the sus, he might be doing a cycle on trend. Oh, but he misses with the Britain first bull hammer. And another opening for the Abominator here. Wolf on the outside. He's been paying dividends for his buddy. You do not like our world-class officials' ass, Justin? Oh, there it is! From out of nowhere, the Blood Moon finds its mark, finds Tommy Robinson, and finds the win for the big man Abominator. Let's hope this isn't the only time he scores tonight.
Abominator!
Excellent stuff indeed. Well, summer is over. We are into September. And may we be witnessing the fall of the English Defence League. Probably not. But you just never know, do you? Well, we're jam-packed tonight, so we're going to keep rolling. And it's time for one of those matches that Pegasus called out.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 241 pounds. The ladies' man, Chris Shameless.
Well, look at this. Chris Shameless accompanied to the ring by CJ Merlin. Let's get a prediction on the go for this one, and let's start off with number of corners. Zero to 1, 2 to 3, you're all 4. Well, not the first time these two have met.
And his opponent, representing Man of Virtue from Elysian Fields, weighing in at 210 pounds, we mark
The most diminutive member of the roster, but also the most decorated 4-time LBN World Champion, 5-time LBN Tag Champion. The only thing that has eluded wee Mark in his quest for a Grand Slam is that Twitch title. It looks, for all intents and purposes, like he's going to get a shot at that. That legendary Chris might get napalm death, he might. Yeah. The Taco Man doesn't work Mondays, but we might just have to blame him anyway. Put that on the list, HBW. Last thing I want is wee Mark to be mad at me. Wee Mark, over those 4 championships reigns, held the title for 344 days. Today is the combined 560th day of the Man of Virtue's tag title reign. Insane numbers from the most dominant faction in possibly all of EFAD history. Much more dominant than any of those world orders I've heard about. Maybe even more dominant than Sloth's own EFED, where Mason Barry has been champion for several years. Cornell will tie up and forced into the bottom corner. There we go. That's number 1, bottom right. And straight back to the real Grops. And straight back to the corner. The little man getting the better of the Canadian right here. No, cheap shot. CJ Murren trying to give some instruction. From the corner there, not the start that Chris Shameless would have wanted here. Like a young Bruno Sammartino, perhaps. There we go, top right now. We're halfway there, up top. What might we Mark be thinking about? Thankfully, these gentlemen both under 6 foot, so well. There was a lot of bounce in that ring there, a little bit worrying. Thankfully, the Abominator already done for the night, so he won't be breaking the ring, but who knows what other big lads might come out here. If those goddamn Buffet Club get out here, this ring could be in danger. Doesn't seem very steady so far. If you're just joining us, Maximilian Pegasus announced another match for tonight. DJ to go one-on-one with Deacon McCauley. Says this is punishment for their unprovoked attack last week, but from what I saw, the Men of Virtue were about to give a beatdown to DJ when CJ and Chris evened the playing field. And that's the first time I've seen the Men of Virtue scatter in a while. Look at that! Shameless working over that arm. He wants to make sure Wee Mark's not able to get him up for either the fallacy or have enough strength to lock in that napalm death. Into the pin here though. CJ Murren trying to G up the crowd. It works. And Chris kicks out at 2. Well, I guess we're waiting to see the fallout as well from last week's main event. Or just after the main event when Perfect Percival Pride was looking to debut his new title. Jim McDonald came out, cashed in. Jacob Baker not there. He had been distracted by Manny Panther making prank phone calls. Both men down on the outside here. Oh! The strength Chris Shameless. He might be getting the better of wee Mark here so far. But you can't let your guard down for an instant. Head to the corner. Could he be looking for it? Oh, went for a discus big boot and instead gets cut by the mark out DDT. Ooh, well, that was nearly it. A tenuous move as DJ claims that is the record scratch. You can see them both trying to hit it if that Twitch title match is ratified between the two. But Chris able to stop him following up with that submission of his, and now Chris back in the box seat here. There might be a Baker Panther face-to-face, there might indeed. Oh, look out, driving the knee into the face is Chris Shameless. Oh, and there it is! Accordion stretch! He won the WAC World title with this move. Is he going to make the wee man tap out? No, has to let him down, but this could be a precursor if the plan... Oh! Used his own move against him! Is he going to make wee Mark tap out his own move? I don't think I've ever seen wee Mark tap out. No, I tell a lie, he tapped out to Brazzy, but tapping out to his own move, my goodness. That would be the ultimate humiliation. Well, Chris Shameless getting a little bit tired for him. This match finally balanced. What a match it's been. We're still on 2 quarters by my count. We haven't gone near the left yet. Oh, look at this though! Chris Shameless! What happened there? He rolls the wee man up. Oh, that nearly did it. Chris getting a second win there for a second. Shocking. The man who calls himself the moral compass off the LBN. Coffin drop. Mark crawling to the corner. He knows he's been in a fight here tonight. 2 former TDTW Superstars of the Year. Dude, the 2 most recent Superstars of the Year. Oh, the boos ringing out. I don't think I've ever seen Chris Shameless put on a bad match, but these two superstars at the top of their game up for a second time. Wee Mark in trouble. He may be forced to tap out to this accordion stretch. Once again, he hangs in there. What is Chris thinking here? Picking him up. Oh, the ref blocking Chris Shameless. Driving the face into the knee. Is that enough to do it? Wee Mark may be out here. He is! Chris Shameless knocked him spark up.
Here's your winner, the ladies' man, Chris Shameless.
Well, that is a huge win. And it looks like Maximilian Pegasus' plan has backfired. Amazing, says Danny Melts. And the points there go to the 2 to the 3. Well, we're going to head backstage right now because that man, GSP, is standing by with Clint Bobsky. Let's listen in to what he has to say.
Hello, my beloved LBN faithful. I know. You missed me. Last week you all witnessed me defeat Wout Weghorst. Yes, a former Twitch champion. And Wout, I'm gonna say something no one expects me to say. I'm sorry. Sorry that I had to attack you backstage when you were Twitch champion. Sorry that you were ever foolish enough to think you were even close to my level. But let's not get stuck in the past. Tonight, Keith Omega, Ahmed has handpicked your punishment. And Keith, let me tell you something. There are two kinds of men in this world. There are men like me who shape destiny, who bend the universe to their will. And then there are men like you, who exist only to be examples. Tonight you'll find out which one you are. I had every intention of calling out a man I've never had the chance to face, Chris Shameless. But once again, the powers that be have denied me. They've tied him up with the men of virtue. And you know what that tells me? It tells me they're afraid. Afraid of what would happen if I exposed another so-called pillar of this company as just another fragile piece of glass. So tonight, I'm not going to chase anyone. No. I'm going to let the universe, my universe, hand me what it owes me. The Lightseeker doesn't hunt. The Lightseeker is the flame, and the moths will come. Oh, and Manda Joe, welcome to LBN Mondays. Big debut, big match. Against Last Call Louise. Good for you. But let me give you a little piece of advice, sweetheart. In this world, there are predators, and there are prey. And if you're smart, really smart, you'll know exactly where to stand when the wolves start circling. Because, Omerta, we don't take allies. We take believers. And if you ever find yourself ready to kneel before the light, you know exactly where to find me. Were it so easy.
Well, there you go, Manda Joe. Do you want to kneel before the light? Welcome in, Sloth. Keith Omega is in action a little bit later on. But right now, get your watches up.
I got a lot of things I have to do. All these distractions, our future's coming soon. We're being pulled 100 different directions.
Yes, James Wazaki will be with him.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing Wildcat Empire from New Jersey, Wildcat Casey.
Even Mike Rome was in time with it. Wow, Kissy J took her first steps back towards the title shot last week. The competition continues tonight. I'd love to take any credit for that timing, DJ. So I will. It's all that program I installed on my computer. But I installed it.
It changes overnight. It's uneven raining, but it's alright.
Now let's sum up what GSP said there. He said he was sorry for attacking Wout Weghorst, but it was Wout Weghorst's fault. And then he says that Keith Omega may have defeated Ahmed, but he's going to let Ahmed choose Keith Omega's opponent tonight. And he wanted to face Chris Shameless, but the powers that be wouldn't let him. And he thinks it's because they're scared that GSP would expose Chris Sheamus. But look at this.
And her opponent from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, Morrigan.
A little bit of friendly competition between two ladies I believe are on friendly terms. Last time we saw Morrigan, she rolled up the Druid for a huge win. These two ladies in the front row love Morrigan. Don't forget you can catch Morrigan also on ICW, which is coming up straight after LBN Mondays to that. There we go. Morrigan and Kissy J. This will be a good match. And I believe that's why it was booked. Well, who do we think Ahmed will choose to face Keith Omega later? I know Keith's been desperately trying to get in contact with Chris Sheamus. Well done, Chris. You won the Nigerian lottery. For anybody following the Powerball over here, it's now up to $1.1 billion. I've got my tickets for tonight. David Finlay, perhaps. Marcus Carvon. If we ever need to fill in any time, and we can send Marcus Carvon out there, or Monty Brown, should I say? Get clam his sharks with laser beams. Someone forgot to pay their taxes. Wow. If I were to hazard a guess, I'd probably say former LBN World Champion Perfect Percival Pride. That man is known to have had several issues with the IRS in recent times. Maybe he needs to win the Powerball. Well, Kissy J just shrugging off those repeated kicks from Morrigan, and now a couple of punches and a big splash from herself, and she is going to head up top. Surely she's not looking to hit that move that she normally hits, but no, she went for an elbow. Daddy mean. I don't know what the tax code is for North Korea. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I missed that side. It was related to Morrigan. Oh, look at that sit-out powerbomb. Kissy J. Very business-like in her approach to this match tonight. Just getting it done. No sign of friendship, putting that to the side. And oh, look at this. We saw this on Saturday night. Kissy J's hero, the Olympic shuffle, she calls it. Normally follows it up with the Queen Ridge adjustment, but she thinks that might be enough. No, it's not. There's some Wildcat fans in the audience as well. Not looking for the Queen Ridge adjustment here. Interesting. Maybe deciding that Morrigan needs to be softened up a little bit further. Oh, instead! Locking in the submission. She's been trying to use this a lot more frequently. But Morrigan refusing to give up. Kissy J pulls out the WTO. Seems to me that the submission's a little bit underpowered since the last couple of patches. Just ask Andy the Hun. Man can't buy a victory anymore. AJ Francis, the top dollar. My God, says DJ. Into the pin. Ooh. They were so OP. Yeah. Yeah, they were in my faction, or the going through the, what do you call that story mode thing? You just get stuck in one and you'd have to tap out straight away. It was terrible. They seem to have gone a little bit too far the other way. Oh, batted away after the comeback from KCJ. This match suddenly a lot more balanced. Morrigan, of course, will be looking to hit her poison rana that she calls the Widow's Bite. Oh, look at the strength. My goodness me. Morrigan compact and don't let that fool you. She is built like a brick shithouse, as they say. Dali and AJ forgot to pay their taxes in Nigeria. Oh God! To the outside. It was Morrigan. What a bump that was. What was Daddy Mean doing in Nigeria? Wow, KCJ. Oh my, heading up top. What's she looking for? Cross body finds the mark. It's been another great match here. And now KCJ saying if Morrigan can do it, so can I. The strength of the Wildcat, of the finest beer and whiskey. I'm Irish, Sloth, so saying that Nigeria has the finest whiskey is, that's a lie. Maybe they do have good beer though. Oh, look out! Oh, good God! Morrigan's face just catching the edge of my desk, but God damn it, she likes it. It's like a night out in Cork for her. She's been on the Beamish. KCJ in trouble here, just gets in at the count of 9. Oh! But walks into a stiff kick. It's the only place in the world that drinks more Guinness per capita than Ireland? Nigeria, really? Oh, look out! There it is! Cream range adjustment! KCJ able to get the hand over. Is that enough? Oh, what a match! What an effort from Morrigan there.
Here is your winner, Wildcats, KCJ.
But also, they don't brew the Guinness, they just drink it, so. What's the import tax on that? KCJ. Well, that's one more rung on the ladder. One of my favourite jokes is an Irish joke. Oh, do tell. And welcome in. Zamas 93, is that how you pronounce it? Well, big win for KCJ. How long until she is back in? How many Irish but there's a screw in a light bulb? Be careful now. KCJ back on the hunt. Amanda Joe or oh, that actually is a good one. One to hold the light bulb and the other two to drink the rinse starts for them. That is a pretty good joke. Again, be careful with that Nigerian spell in King's Love. Anyway, oh! We've got a camera position backstage. Something seems to be happening. Let's go and look in.
Ah, GSP, my brother, my conqueror, my eternal champion. I bring you news, important news. Now, don't take this the wrong way, but the Proving Grounds Torneo finals, they've been, how do I say it, moved, rescheduled. Because, and I don't agree with this, no, some people whisper you are not, how do they put it, not a draw. Can you believe such disrespect? But listen, tomorrow night, you still walk down that ramp. You still make the jackal squeal and tap out like the little jackal dog he is. And when he lies broken at your feet, they will see what I see. That you, GSP, are not just a draw. You are destiny. You are the king of this empire. Still, while we speak of destiny, there is something you must know. Something about Onslaught. You see, when you handed him the reins after the rumble, he smiled, yes. But inside, he did not thank you. No, he resented you. He thinks you still make all the decisions now, that you treat him as nothing more than a foot soldier in your empire. And jealousy, my friend, it poisons faster than any cobra. If we do not act first, if you do not remind Onslaught that you are eternal, that you are the one true ruler, he may seize power for himself. And then, GSP, my brother, you will be the one left buried beneath the sand, and not even I could dig you out.
Well, Ahmed.
Ah, GSP.
Going again. Gotta take that loop off. Put that on the list, HPW. Welcome in, Thrizzy. Just in time for the Twitch champion.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Maryland, weighing in at 237 pounds, the Twitch champion, Big Money DJ.
Oh, that needs updated. Put that on the list as well. Well, Ahmed, you know some information that we don't. Onslaught. We haven't seen Onslaught in the last couple of weeks, come to think about it. Upset that GSP's making the decisions. GSP not a draw. What was the last one? Some of my videos are looping. I need to take the loop off, so remind me to do that. Well, here we go, DJ. Big match.
And his opponent, accompanied by Cassie, Brandon Cassie, representing Man of Virtue from the Vatican City, weighing in at 265 pounds, one half of the LBN Tag Team Champions, Hardcore Mick Hawley.
Welcome in, Shaggy. Happy Monday, don't bring that man with you. GSP couldn't draw a stick, man. Oh dear. Well, the good thing about the whack one is I don't think any of those titles chase hands, so. Here we go, what a match this is gonna be. DJ set for one-on-one action against the Deacon. Is it really one-on-one action? When the big man's outside, we are looking to see oh God. If Darcy will throw a weapon into the ring, that is what we are voting on. Get your votes in. Oh, I was thinking of him the turn before, Snowblade, and then I laughed him because I thought HBW would want him, and then HBW went one of the other lads, can't remember which one. So then I was like, I could get Tucker Craft. But I decided to go for the memes, and I have taken Kyle Pitts. And now that Dallas Goddard has been cleared, I might not even play him. I also enjoyed how much people disliked Kevin's pick of Puka Nakua right at the start. That was pretty funny. Yeah, I had to make a decision that I wasn't expecting that to have to make. Cleveland's going to sign that RBI took. That's the rumor. Who took RJ Harvey? I wanted RJ Harvey. I was waiting for him, but someone got him like 2 or 3 goals before me. And then goddamn Vinny getting Dicker the kicker before I was about to draft on that side. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with my draft. I think I did a good job. Bo Nix as well, yeah. Pretty much everything Kevin did was hilarious. Yeah, now you gotta start him. I'm not happy with that. Which tight end did you get, Shaggy? Not Kyle Pitts. Oh, look out! DJ sending the Deacon to the outside. You know, there'll be a lot of action this year on the waiver wires and the trade, all that kind of stuff, so early doors. We're up to 5 here. Deacon taking a rest. Ooh! Dassey, Brendan Dassey grabbing at DJ, then falling him up to the apron and removing that turnbuckle pad. Referee Zach Ertz. I love Zach Ertz. I consider taking him, but you know, when Cal Pitts is on the board, I'm going in round number 9. Into the pin, but the ref distracted. Exactly why Dassey is there. The deck stacked against DJ. I was thinking about still taking Jahmyr Gibbs at 4, but I don't know if the Lions are going to be as good this year, so I think Bijan was like a safe pick. I know that HBW was kind of hemming and hawing whether to take what do you call him, number 1 overall for a while, but then did. Oh, look at that! And there it is, the weapon thrown in the ring, a kendo stick. 18% of people said yes, and they are going to get the points. Hurts and Barkley, yeah. You're getting the ball to the 1 line, and then Hurts is punching it in for you. Oh, look out. DJ in control. Face wash. And one more for good luck. I'm kind of happy. I like picking up on Handsome's getting the wrong McMillan and getting the correct McMillan instead. I'm happy with that. I think, yeah, Harrison and T. Higgins, pretty good. Look at that. Classy Brandon Dassey having it out with DJ. DJ trying to win this one by count out. Now, that may be the safest way. Just get out of there. DJ was waiting for it. Bided his time on the inside, and that could be the win there after the beat drop. It is! Wow!
Here is your winner, DJ.
A very bad night for the men of Virtue. Pegasus' plan well and truly backfired. Huge win for the Twitch champion. I was sleep deprived, but Kevin was smoking crack, I think. There was something going on, some kind of foul play. Reginald! Back to the DJ, talking about DJs. I had a great time in Lydia Sunset's stream the other night. Some kind of, what was it, some kind of Final Fantasy rave they were having in there. Brilliant time, highly recommend you check out the Lydia Sunset. I had a great time in his stream, in their stream, sorry. Also, check out Father Brian. I know me and Snowblade love listening to Father Brian. But right now, for all you Father Damien, Father Brian was who's in the house. I'm all through each other because Brazzy has made his way to the ring. Let's listen in, folks, shall we?
You know, when we started the Frontier, it wasn't just about wrestling. It wasn't just about throwing lads about in this ring. It was about trying to bring back a bit of heart, a bit of honesty, and maybe, if we were lucky, a bit of decency to the world around us. And I'll tell you now, it's hard. It's harder than it's ever been. I've been talking to students, young people, working families, folks who've done everything right, and they're still struggling. Rents through the roof, homelessness, climbing every week, people queuing for food banks just to get by in a country that tells them it's all grand. We've a government that'll clap themselves on the back for GDP growth while the next generation can't afford to live in the very cities they study in. And we can pretend it's politics. We can pretend it's someone else's problem, but I've looked these people in the eyes. And let me tell you, the system isn't working for them anymore. But that's why we fight. That's why we lace up these boots. Because wrestling, this ring, it's the one place where you can't hide behind numbers or excuses. You step in here, you get found out. And if I have to use this platform, this microphone, this fight, to remind people they deserve better, then by God, that's what I'll do. So I say to every young lad, every young woman out there, hold your head high, don't let them grind you down. This is your island as much as anyone's. And don't you forget it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold it right there, Bressy boy. I was sitting in the back listening to you cry and moan about kids not being able to buy their own bread and butter. And I thought to myself, how pathetic. But let me tell you something, sunshine. Rent too high? Boo-hoo. Homelessness rising? Cry me a river. Or, where I come from, if you didn't have a roof, you built one. If you didn't have food, you hunted it, skinned it, cooked it yourself. Nowadays, you kids waiting around with your bowls out begging for handouts. That ain't strength, that's weakness. And you, Bressie, you calling that noble? Pathetic. The system ain't broken. You people are. You want proof? Look at me. I got money in my pocket, steak on my plate, roof over my head. Why? Because I ain't weak like these losers you fight for. Because I work harder, fight dirtier, and I'm better than every last one of you in this dump. And you, big man, you want to play savior? You want to stand for the broke, the homeless, the weak? Fine. But I don't fight for charity, Bressie. I fight for glory. And the biggest glory there is legendary. That's where the whole world's watching. That's where I'll break you in half and show all your little food bank followers that hope don't buy you nothing but pain. But I ain't in no rush. Legendary's a few weeks away. In the meantime, I'll gladly teach one of your emotional support losers a lesson tonight. Whether it's that old cowboy Dundee John or your little lovebird Lowry, I'll drag them into this ring and beat them down so bad they'll be queuing up for sympathy sandwiches right next to the rest.
This is my time, my grind. Promise I'ma do this right. Open eyes, see the sign. Now I give it all I got. This is not what you think. This is nowhere near a game to me. It's the air that I breathe.
God damn, that man is an arsehole. Buffalo Joe challenging one of the members of the Frontier right now. Welcome in, Jonathan. Which one's it going to be? Who do we think? Dundee John not come there?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 231 pounds, Buffalo.
Let's get another prediction on the go. Let's go for the Derp Special. Is there a one count pinfall attempt? And if anyone in the chat knows what that means, they can spell it out. Well, Buffalo Joe taking an exception to Bressie being a great guy in the ring. Buffalo Joe far from it. He'd heard enough, came out, told him to shut up, and well, looks like we've got our answer and who's going to face.
Accompanied by Dundee John, representing the Frontier from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 240 pounds, Love Gun Lowry.
Oh, Dundee John looking disgusted at what Buffalo Joe just heard. It seems like Buffalo Joe on a crash course for the legendary. Dundee John pointing at him. Well, it's been a bad night for the bad guys so far. Is that set to continue? Still to come tonight, we are expecting to hear from Jacob Baker. And we still have to find out who Keith Omega will be taking on. Ahmed the man to make the pick, but here we go. Love Gun Riley, Buffalo Joe, one-on-one. We are some 3 weeks out from a legendary, the biggest pay-per-view in PDTW history. Expected to be 15 matches on that card, along with the traditional 4 on main event. We could be looking at 6 or 7 hours worth of action. Saturday the 20th of September, the final ever main event for Yuya as well. Is that a Death Watch sign I just saw in the crowd? Oh, not. Who's Manda's boy? Oh, Drake May? Yeah, Hansen picked him up. Also picked up Stefan Diggs as well, so that could be a good 1-2 punch for Hansen. Once Stefan Diggs is fit. Oh my, to the outside. It was Buffalo Joe here. Still no pinfall attempts. Now coming through the ropes. Love Gun Lowry. Driving the knees into Love Gun Lowry there. And Lowry fighting back, taking him down. Buffalo Joe has a nasty habit of calling people out and then getting his ass kicked by those people, so let's hope that tonight is no different. This man constantly looking for respect because he never gets it. Respect is earned, not given. And that's Buffalo Joe, a fine competitor. I wouldn't say that he's one of the top echelons here. Well, still to come, Keith Omega in action. And that huge main event. It will be Manda Joe making her debut against Alaska Louise. Oh, look at this! The Larry Love Bull. Is that enough to put away? Yes, we're holding the biggest show ever at an indie arena. Oh, look at that big spine buster. Oh, but Buffalo Joe on the way back here now. Taking the leg. Oh, that was nearly enough, actually. Love Gun Lowry often criticized for his lack of ring awareness. It's been 5 years at this point. He still hasn't quite got it right. Looking for that. Oh, one and only, but with the ref not being able to see it. That low blow from Buffalo Joe heading into the knee to the head. We'll throw someone over there like how WWE would make Foley go to WWF New York. Yes. They'll throw at least 15 superstars over there. And 5 Hall of Famers into the pin. Lowry using the ropes for leverage. Using Buffalo Joe's tactics against the Buffalo Joe. Not happy at all. He walks into a right hand. Didn't pull that. Did they kick out at 1? I thought it was a kick out at 2. We have VAR on hand. Yes, off the knee. Okay, perfect. Thank you for catching that, Jonathan. Well done to the 95% that said yes. I completely missed it. And now we're on the outside. What a man it's been. We've had some top matches. We've saw Grazzi and Buffalo Joe here go to a war of words. We're up to 8 here. Lowry gotta get back in, and he does. We're up to 9. Buffalo Joe's gonna get himself counted out. Well, there you go.
Here is your winner, the God, Lowry.
Wow. Not what Buffalo Joe would have wanted, but I'm not complaining. The Frontier pick up one for the good guys. Wow. Next up. Oh, who's that? Oh! Onslaught is here. Oh, looks like he was in the general manager's office. What could he be doing in there? Nice getup, yeah. It cleans up well, does our Onslaught. I wonder what him and Pegasus were talking about, though. Oh, look at this!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Omega. From Auckland, New Zealand, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Light Seeker, GSP!
Well, GSP is channeling, not Raggedy Ann, no, Moiga from Overwatch. I hope he is not culturally appropriate in these Moiga tattoos, or the Samoa tattoos. Exactly, Jonathan. Shite character? Okay. Wow. Ahmed said earlier, well, at least it's breaking Benjamin here, yeah. So what do you like about GSP already? Oh, this is good music. Which cannot be said for this next.
Under the pill as I start the spiral. Message to my daughters, I don't even deserve the father title. Haley, I'm so sorry, I know I wasn't there for your first guitar recital. Didn't walk you down the aisle. Missed the birth of your first child, your first podcast. Looking at sweetie, I'm so proud of how you turned out. Sorry that I chose drugs. Love you. Sorry that I didn't love you. And love to give them all power, fuck you. But I love you more than a pill looking up to the ceiling from this floor.
Well, is this who Ahmed shoots? Keith Omega to face GSP? Also, new music. Possibly the least wrestling-worthy theme I've ever heard. I'm not sure that Ahmed would have chosen Keith Omega versus GSP. I wonder if Onslaught had something to do with this. We just saw him leave Pegasus's office. This is interesting. Well, here we go. GSP. Rather oh God, small. Compared to the Nigerian Bat. Keith Omega Diminutive? I've lost all semblance of how that word should be said. Now, still to come tonight, we will be hearing from Jacob Baker. The Royal Rumble winner, McNeil, will be in action. And then that huge main event, Amanda Joe makes her in-ring debut. And that'll be on Mondays. Oh, well. How can you miss a man the height of Keith Omega? I don't know, but GSP managed to do it. But here we go, some real graps. This man, Keith Omega, he is the Nigerian president. He is an Olympian. And once again, Chris Sheamus, if you're out there, please call Keith Omega. You have won the Nigerian lottery. You need your bank account details and sort code number. Your 60-day time limit is coming up. Oh, look at that running power slam from Omega. Omega last week picked up a huge win over Ahmed. Looking to follow that up with a win over GSP. GSP going to have a very busy week. You can see him tomorrow night at the Grand Torneo Finals. He'll be taking on the Jackal for the Heritage title. A win over Keith Omega, the perfect way to tune up for that. More chin wrestling, but being back, and this time GSP decides that's enough pure graps. He's going to start hitting the man. Oh, look at that! Innovative offense by the Light Seeker. He's also got some new signatures and finishers for just in time for Legendary. I'm sure HBW will love having to try and call them tomorrow night. Oh! He jumped over Keith Omega! It seems like he's lost his depth perception. Here we go, we're going to trade some blows! That's on Snow. Good luck, Snow. Clown music. GSP says that's enough trading blows and just slaps Keith Omega before throwing him into the ref and makes the ref realize that the turnbuckle has been exposed. And now James Ozaki, that fat fuck, distracting GSP on the outside, but well, not for long enough. It took Keith Omega too long to stand up. Couple of murder fans in the crowd. I didn't know there was any. Shut up, James Ozaki. Wow. Normally, you'd have to catch me first. Normally, I'd say you could get some food in at the buffet right now, but the buffet club are there, so you never know. James Ozaki hasn't won a match in about 6 months. I don't think he could hurt anybody. The only thing James Ozaki hurts is the scales when he steps on them. GSP staring down Keith Omega. He very slowly gets back into the ring and walks right in the GSP's clutch as he continues to club the back. Sends him into the corner. Oh, look at this. Up and over. And that nearly did it. Oh. Fans may remember this one. GSP calls it bust the lights, but Keith Omega definitely remembered it. And he's able to stop it with a black hole slam. Keith Omega pick up a huge win over GSP. No! Well, that was close. Fight forever is the chant. Is it really the chant? I'm not so sure. Oh, GSP. Big time DDT. James Ozaki up. On the ropes. Referee is like, God damn it. And he's off to fix that one as a standing moonsault. Finds the spot. Oh, old Mason Barry side in the crowd there. Remember Mason Barry? GSP not knowing what he wants to do here. Goes for a splash. Very small man to be doing a splash. Instead, diving. Oh, look out! Straight jacket DDT! He calls that the fire sword! And that is enough to put away Keith Omega. Well, whoever was trying to sabotage GSP tonight, it didn't work. GG indeed. We will see GSP once again tomorrow night on Proving Grounds. He doesn't look too happy. He's probably wondering who sent him out here against Keith Omega. There may be an inquisition with Onslaught and Ahmed after this. Well, we've got 2 matches left tonight, but well, it looks like someone's made their way out of the ring. Someone that's got something to say. Well, I didn't have this on my call sheet, but another Wildcat Empire member, Lachlan, has made his way out to the ring. I think we should listen in.
First things first, I need to thank my good friend Wolfgang. While I was away, he stood tall for the Wildcat Empire. Didn't have to, but he did, because that's loyalty. That's fucking family. I'll see you soon back home in Ireland, brother, and we'll knock back some absolute creamers, like we always do, lad. But now I'm back, and I'm sick to death of sitting on the sidelines. Sick of watching every other bastard get handed chances while I've been busting me arse in this ring. It's about fucking time I took what I came here for. Titles, championships, the opportunities I've earned the hard way. And let's call it what it is. I've had one bloody title shot in this whole place. Why? Because every time I'm in the run-in, every time I'm on the cusp of climbing the ladder, some bastard with a god complex decides to make me their personal project. Picking fights, trying to make a name off me back, dragging me away from what I came here to do. And I'm sick of it, because lads like me, we've to scrape, claw, and bleed for every shot we get. Every time I step in this ring, I've had to fight tooth and fucking nail just to be noticed. And then there's others who just walk in the bloody door, haven't proved a thing, and it's all handed to them. Silver platter. Like their mammy left it out for their tea. And it makes me sick. I don't need to name names. They know who the fuck they are. But let me make this clear. Nobody is jumping the line in front of me ever again. Not here, not anywhere. I'm done waiting, I'm done watching, and I'm taking what I've fought, bled, and suffered for since the start. This is my fucking time. And if anyone's got a problem with that, drag your sorry arse down here and do something about it.
Well, well, well. I couldn't help but overhear that little tantrum, Lachlan. Silver platters, god complexes, lads getting handed opportunities. Sounds to me like you're taking a shot at me. And trust me, Sunshine, I don't let shots like that slide. You've been here scratching and clawing, and what have you got to show for it? Nothing. Not a damn thing. You think you deserve opportunities, titles, marquee matches? Let me explain something to you, because clearly nobody's told you yet. The reason you don't get those chances is because you don't deserve them. See, I'm Ruthers. I'm a name in this business. I'm the standard. I'm the benchmark. I'm the bloke people pay to see, whether they love me or hate me. You're just filler, a warm body in a cold ring.
What the fuck are you doing here? You don't even go here, lad.
Shut your mouth. You think that's clever? You think you're entitled to stand in this ring and run down people like me who've carried this business on our backs? Young blood like you make me sick. You come in and all you want to do is take. You want the spotlight, you want the gold, you want the glory, but you've given nothing back. Look at Manda Joe. She's been here 5 minutes and she's getting a marquee match at Legendary for the LBN Women's Championship against the best female wrestler in the world today. My wife, Sophie May. That's the difference between winners and whiners, Lachlan. And right now, you're nothing but a whiner. So, you think you've earned an opportunity? You think you've been overlooked? Well, congratulations, son. Tonight's your lucky night, because I've heard enough of your moaning. You want a marquee match? You want a showcase? Then how about this? Lachlan versus Ruthers, one-on-one at the Showcase of the Immortals, Legendary. Let's see if you're as good as your mouth says you are when you step in there with a man who's been on top, a man who knows what it takes, a man who still belongs at the very pinnacle of this industry. And when I put you down in front of the whole world, you and everybody else in this building will know one thing. Ruther's time on top is far from over.
Wow. I don't think anyone had that on their bingo cards. Brothers showing up on LBN Mondays. Something Lachlan said obviously hit a chord. Oh, there we go again. Oh, God. Well, next up, McNeil takes on Harley Race in a marquee match. God damn these looping things. I need to get that fixed. Oh, I can't imagine this match going very long, so let's get a prediction in for that.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Mount Olympus, weighing in at 247 pounds, Madman McNeil!
Wow. Something Lachlan said obviously struck a chord with Ruthers. Heard all that talk about people getting things handed to them on a silver platter. Obviously took it personally, and well, what about that for a match? A legendary Lachlan one-on-one with the voice of reason. The ruthless one, Ruthers. But right now, here comes the king.
And his opponent from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at 253 pounds, the king of wrestling, Harley Race!
Well, Harley Race was talking to Pegasus earlier. I guess this is what they were talking about. I didn't want to go near that man. I didn't want to get shot. It's done wonders for the Bear Tim Collins, but I don't see that in my future. A huge opportunity for Harley Race here. He's going to take on The Royal Rumble winner, the only two-time Royal Rumble winner in the men's division. The man that will main event Legendary with Jim McDonald now. McNeil, and here we go. Blink and you may miss it. Our penultimate match of the evening as we hit an hour and 30 minutes. Will we reach the 2 hours this week? I don't know. Well, don't forget about the Warzone coming up on Wednesday. A lot of things we expect to happen there. We'll hear more about the situation with Ethan the Butcher, Zach Paxton, Jackson Reed, Johnny McDonald, and the Discard champion Franco. The only one that didn't win their match last week, Jackson Reed. Has that been the man disqualified from getting a chance at the title? Which one of the other three guys that won gets a chance? Look at this, McNeil loving it. And the fans loving McNeil. Some very pro McNeil signs in the crowd. You love to see it. And we're at a minute so far. Well, big shock. Last week, you ask me this every week, Ethan. It's still on the 20th of September, which is 3 Saturdays away. But I'm sure you'll ask me again next Monday if it's this Saturday. Oh, McNeil taking this one to the outside. Look at those punches. Harley Race, a glorified punching bag here at the minute. You're fine, you're fine. It's ICW this Saturday, that's true, yes. Don't forget to check that out. And if that doesn't float your boat, YCW could pull in a few viewers now and again. Wow. McNeil looking to end this one after a svelte 2 minutes 15 seconds. And he does! Well, that is comprehensive as you like, but look at this. Here comes the champ. 2 minutes 18 seconds it ended on. The man that won the belt after the main event last week. Look at the smile on Jim's face. We're going to get our first showdown between the men that will main event Legendary. McNeil wants to break records and win that title for a 6th time. Jim McDonald will be standing in his way. My goodness me. Poor old Harley Race fought like a man that has been dead for 6 years. Well, coming up next, it is our main event. Last Call Louise, Manda Joe, making her debut right here on LBN Mondays. What an event it's sure to be. But before that, I've been promising you it all night. And now is the time for it. Jacob Baker, not happy about what happened last week. He's called a certain someone to show up on LBN Mondays. Let's see if that happens right now. There we go, Jacob Baker. No perfect personal pride in sight tonight. I've been reliably informed he is not at the arena. Possibly incredibly upset that his chance to main event Legendary is now in tatters. with the indomitable American spirit. He's going to stand up for his beliefs, at least. But how much of a part did those prank calls last week playing this Jacob Baker not out there to protect his buddy? And well, I guess we're going to hear about all of that right now. So let's listen in, shall we?
Cut the music, cut it now. This ain't a night for celebration. This ain't a night for fireworks and eagles soaring overhead. This is a night of darkness for every God-fearing, red-blooded American patriot who still believes in liberty, in family, and in the greatest country God Almighty ever put on this earth, the United States of America. Last week was supposed to be our night, our great moment, the coronation of the stars and strikes, the shining revelation of a true champion in perfect Percival pride. But what happened instead? What happened instead is that some low-life, greasy-haired, pint-swilling fraud named Jim McDonald stole what was rightfully ours by cashing in a crooked briefcase. And now he's the one going to legendary, standing across the ring from that northern savage, that hairy haggis-eating brute, McNeil. You call that a main event? That ain't no main event. That's a dogfight in a back alley. You want to know how devastating this was? It shook the very foundations of freedom. It rattled the White House. It drove our Commander-in-Chief, Premier Trump himself, into hiding. Yes, hiding. The man was so distraught, so heartbroken over what happened to perfect Percival pride, that he retreated into exile, out of sight, out of mind. And don't believe the fake news media when they tell you otherwise. I was supposed to play golf with him Thursday morning, and guess what? He didn't show. Left me there at the tee box with my 9-iron in hand and tears in my eyes. That's how bad this has gotten. So I told Percival, "Stay home, my brother, stay safe, because I will rally the troops." And that's what I'm here to do, right here, right now. So to all of you God-loving, flag-waving patriots watching this broadcast, I ask you, no, I command you, rise to your feet, put your hand over your heart, and in one loud, united voice, I want you to type in chat, "We, the people." Don't you stop. Don't you dare stop until Pegasus, until Yelmans, until Nick Bockwinkel himself hears your voice ringing in their ears and gives perfect Percival pride his God-given right to headline legendary, with the LBN title on the line. But there's one more thing, one more thorn in my side, one more culprit to blame. Because you see, the reason I wasn't there, the reason I wasn't by Percival's side to fight off that drunken traitor Jim McDonald, was because of one man who dared to distract me, who dared to disrespect this movement with his foolish antics. One man who thought a prank call was more important than the fate of this company. So Manny Panther, you Bangalore butt clown, yeah, I said it. Get your curry-scented self down to this ring right now. Don't you hide behind Pyongyang. Don't you hide behind Kim Jong whoever. Get down here and face the wrath of a true American. Get down here, Manny. The stars and strikes are waiting, and brother, I don't play games.
Oh my goodness! Business has just picked up on LBN Mondays. Manny Panther is here. We are about to see a showdown for the ages. Something I thought I'd never see. Jacob Baker, Manny Panther standing across from each other in the ring. Oh dear Lord. This is insanity. The Warzone's very own Boof Daddy. It's been years since he's been here on LBN. Former tag team partner of Love Gun Lowry, the Bangalore Beauties, held that title for a very long time. Well, let's hear this man out, shall we?
LBN Monday Manny back, baby. Ha 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 ha. I walk in building. I see my old pal Lovegun Lowry. We hug. We kiss on cheek. He say, Manny, try this sauce. And we drink BBQ sauce with alcohol inside, like whiskey but tastes chicken wing. We drink straight from bottle like real man. Ay, yo. And I also go, oh my goodness. I even peek in ladies' locker room. Yes, Sophie Jackson. Bag right there. I open. Rummage. Deodorant, lipstick, one sock smell like onion bhaji. Ha 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 ha. Manny keep for souvenir. Ay, yo. But then my happiness all finish because this man, Checky Becky. Back home, Bangladesh people say to me, Manny careful, hey America man, he maybe have gun. And I tell them, yes, he maybe have gun, but America education very bad. He probably point backward and shoot his own butt cheek. Ha 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 ha. And people ask me too. They say, Manny, Jakey is wrestler, not police. Maybe he not shoot minority like you. Ha 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 ha. Then they say, Manny, why Jakey not fat like other American? Why he not obese like a McDonald man eat 20 burger? Then I see now, I understand he build all this muscle, big shoulder, big chest, because down below he have tiny ding dong. Ayo! Jakey Bakey, you strong, yes, but strong no matter. You have ding dong like toothpick. Manny Panther eat you alive, spit out like chicken bone.
Hey, shut your mouth, LBN Universe. You sit there laughing at America, laughing at me, Jacob Baker, the indomitable American spirit. But let me remind you of something, Manny. You're standing here because my country, my people, my red, white, and blue freedom let you walk out of that Bangla whatever mudhole and come wrestle on my continent. You think you're funny? You think you can come out here, talk about guns, talk about fat people, talk about manhood sizes in front of all these degenerates? Boy, let me tell you something. I am stronger than you. I am smarter than you. And if God Almighty above gave me one job, it's to silence little foreign jackals like you who dare mock the United States of America. You want to talk about ding-dongs? My ding-dong is the ding-dong of a patriot, forged in the fires of freedom, standing tall like the Washington Monument. And this right here, this is the arm that's going to send you back to Pyongyang, back to that dirty big boy supermarket where you belong, sweeping up expired ramen noodles. So let me make this real clear, Manny Panther. You have disrespected me. You have disrespected this business. And worst of all, you have disrespected the United States of America. And there is only one place that justice can be served. Legendary. 3 weeks. You versus me. America versus Bangladesh. And when it's over, I'm going to plant the stars and stripes right in the middle of your chest and make you pledge allegiance whether you like it or not.
But every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags.
Well, my goodness me. Absolute insanity. We've got one hell of a marquee match set. For Legendary, it's going to be Jacob Baker, Manny Panther, one-on-one. And a whole lot of dick talk indeed. Good Lord Almighty. The ding-dong of America, the Washington Monument. Toothpicks. Oh, I don't think my heart can take it. But we're not even done tonight. I hope there are no Brook boys in chat.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Valencia, Spain, Last call, Luis.
Well, we are all set for the debut of Manda Joe. The booze ringing out, a lot of book boys in this arena, I'll tell you that much. If I win the Powerball, 1.1 billion tonight, I'll be giving Last Call Louise a text massage, perhaps. Here we go, folks. Are you ready? Oh, what an ovation!
And her opponent from Utah, the Queen, Amanda Joe!
Well, looking in the predictions at the minute, well, rather surprisingly, 77% on Last Call Louise. Good chance to make some money here, perhaps, if you get it on Monday, Joe. Also a good chance to get some points, get some free merch. There will be some merch going out as stock pretty soon. Clearing out all that chaotic ad stuff, all that TGK stuff that we weren't selling. That'll be going to the landfill. Or if anybody wants a rag to wipe themselves with, they can use that. But here we go. Amanda Joe back in action. The first time she's been in a ring. What are we talking about now? 4 months, maybe? A long ass time. So will there be any ring rust? And of course, remember, Last Call Louise put in one hell of a show at the Royal Rumble. Came in #1, lasted all the way to the final 5, I believe. Oh, look at that coffin drop from Manda Joe. If anybody wants to familiarize themselves with Manda's new move set, the finisher 1 is called Dysphoria, and the signature is called Cornhole, and I've already forgot what they are, but hopefully I remember. I know one of them is a spin through stunner, perhaps. Well, where did we end up on the spin through something? Where did we end up in the predictions? 57-43, a close one, but look at that. Last Call Louise, trapped between those thighs. Cornhold is a headlock driver. Thank you very much, Mr. HBW. Oh, look at that, rolling her up, looking to win this one quickly. Manda Joe, hey-o. Is her main move still the Eclipse? The Eclipse is the other finisher as well, yeah. And here we go, a bit of chin wrestling, perhaps. Last Call Louise. Pulling out every trick to try and win this one. Yeah, oh, look at that, Last Call Louise fan in the crowds. I might go and have to get that sign and take it home with me, yes. You there? How much do you want for that sign? Sasha Banks AEW vibes with Manda Joe and LBN, perhaps, yeah. Manda Joe, the new CEO, perhaps. Vegas is very happy with the sign, and he spent a lot of money. Oh, there it is! Cornholen! Good Lord! Last Call Louise nearly went vertical there. Oh, that was nearly it. We mightn't have enough belts. Well, in the words of Vance, it'd be wonderful.
Jesus!
What a sell for Last Call Louise, and Amanda Joe in complete control here. I'm up, standing ovation from myself and the other gentlemen at the booth here. I've been joined tonight by Ofcom. That's why Beef Station Needle still isn't on, but oh, look at this. Spinning around, but oh, misses with the kick. Last Call Louise looking to get perhaps some action. We've seen this before. Handspring moonsault. She's won titles with that before. Is she going to defeat Amanda Joe with it here tonight? No. Amanda Joe kicks out. Oh, looking for the wizard sleeve. Finds it. To disappoint Amanda Joe on her return to the ring. Oh my goodness me. Hit the Gamagiri into the cartwheel. And then followed up with the wizard sleeve. That was close. Amanda Joe in a bit of trouble here. Had scissors from Last Call Louise. Amanda's got to reverse something and reverse something quickly here. Oh, sent up and over and crashing to the outside. This is perhaps not the return that Amanda was hoping for. Oh, she spins three! And there it is! From out of nowhere! Dysphoria! But she's asking for Last Call Louise to get up again. What is she looking for here? I'm not sure what she was looking for. Oh, but a head scissors of her own. Feels. I think Amanda Joe had this one. Perhaps some of that ring rust on display. Get out of the way, ref. Up the Brat's rope, the most dangerous rope, and that is why Amanda Joe with a neck breaker. Ref still in her way. Oh my goodness. She's looking for a spin kick. Oh no, back fist. Amanda heading up top. Oh, what a moonsault that is. Hooks the leg. This one could be done, folks. What a win.
Here is your winner.
That is a new combo. Wow, what a return to in-ring action for Amanda Joe. It looked a little bit dicey when Last Call Louise hit the Wizard's lead. But she stuck in there, hit the Dysphoria, hit that high angle moonsault, the thing of beauty. And well, let's see what happens in just under 3 weeks' time when Amanda Joe challenges Sophie May for the LBN Women's Championship. Welcome in, baby. This is interesting time to play. Let's very quickly run you through what we saw tonight before we read out the Abominator. Hopefully his date's going well tonight. He took out Tommy Robinson. Very impressive stuff from him. Chris Shameless, with the aid of CJ Murren, was able to put to bed Weemark. Kissy J, very impressive. She went over Morrigan. DJ, this is someone's theme, yeah. DJ went over Deacon McCauley. Not even Classy Brendan Dassey could stop the block party from happening this week. Love Gun Laurie, winner by countout against Buffalo Joe. The Light Seeker GSP, he is on his way to the Proving Grounds in Cuba tomorrow, where he will face the Jackal for the Heritage title tonight. He had too much for Mr. Keith Omega. McNeil defeated Harley Race, and then we also saw we also saw Manny Panther show up and make it official. It'll be Jacob Baker versus Manny Panther at Legendary in a couple of weeks. Amanda Joe, a successful return to the ring for her. We are going to send you out to Mr. Gallier, and he is doing GCW Presents Coup Night 2. So send him some of that Father Yellman's love, and we'll see you back here on Wednesday for the War Zone, where things are only certainly going to get crazier. Thank you much love and good night. Bye bye!
Holler if you hear me!